It/its pronouns can make a lot of readers really uncomfortable, but those are the pronouns that Murderbot uses in the Murderbot Diaries. Those pronouns can really feel like they are dehumanizing, can feel like they're denying personhood, can feel objectifying. So a lot of readers really struggle with that and instead use they/them pronouns or just impose he, him, or she, her pronouns on Murderbot. But the thing is that any of those options actually means misgendering Murderbot. Murderbot is perfectly comfortable with it/its pronouns. All of the bots and constructs in this series use it/its pronouns. It is not something that is seen as insulting or objectifying. And Murderbot would be far more upset to be gendered because it doesn't perceive itself as having any gender. And I struggled with this too when I first read the series. I did not feel comfortable calling a person it/its, but I had to grapple with that and realize that I was wrong. And part of what made me realize that is that there are people in real life who use it/its pronouns. And there are all kinds of reasons for that. Some people do it because those pronouns have been used for a long time against queer and trans and intersex people as part of dehumanizing them, dehumanizing us. And some people have responded to that by reclaiming those pronouns. That's just one example. There are all kinds of reasons people have chosen those pronouns. But whatever the reason, that is their choice, and there is very, very little representation of characters in fiction who use those pronouns. Most people, even people who know a lot about trans and non-binary issues, don't know that there are people who use those pronouns. I have only ever come across a character using it/its pronouns twice. Murderbot and a character in Terra Ignota. That's it, even though I read a lot of queer fiction. And that representation is important. I have seen people online talking about how meaningful it is to them to have Murderbot, to have a character who uses their pronouns because they've never seen that before. So yes, it might make you uncomfortable to use them. There are lots of people who feel uncomfortable using they/them pronouns to refer to somebody else. There are people who feel uncomfortable referring to a trans woman as she, her, or referring to a trans man as he, him. But that doesn't really matter. You have to do it anyway, because to not do it is to misgender Murderbot and is to deny the gender identity of all the real human beings in real life who prefer it/its pronouns.